Most, nice to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you.
My hands are cold and clammy. I'm sorry. It's not because I'm nervous. It's just because I'm hungry. I am very big on audience engagement, so they have definitely been speaking back with us and clapping it up and whatnot. So
you guys are awesome.
They are. So I was going in a direction with the question, but now I'm no longer interested in it because we have so many people, and I want to know a little bit about them as well. And I'm sure the panelists would as well. So I'm just gonna throw some names out there. Just by hands, or I mean, if you can't contain your feels, just let it rip. But do we have any God fans in the room?
Woo!
Yes. Right?
From Monterey, I call him man-child. He's just like a giant man-child.
Definitely. How about, well, obviously we have some winner fans in here, some inner circles. Well, any I Got Sevens?
My people!
You got to hug him?
I'm the one that ruined it for everyone else, sorry.
I don't have a shirt that he's destroyed for me, but I do have, like, my psychological capacity has been damaged. I'm a very big I Got Seven, to the point where the fandom knows who I am and they know who I am, which came as a total shock to me until my fans and I Got Seven started sending Jazzy Group personal messages like, we don't know if you know who this young lady is. She's kind of, I mean, she's really like, you need her. So they allowed me the opportunity to be able to do press with Zombie Mama and a few other people who are in the room. And we did our high touch, and I'm going down, doing what you're supposed to, containing it. Kasamnida, get the bam bam. I said, Kasamnida, he says, Kasamni, hey! I know you. I said, you know me? He's like, yeah, YouTube. I said, okay. Ready for that? Wasn't ready, and JB likes to, well, since he knows Jackson is my bias in the group, it's Jackson, JB, then Young J. Well, JB don't like that, so JB made sure to give me a lot of individual egg yolk. It sounds good coming out my mouth, but my memory is like, Jesus be a fence and take the wheel. Now that we've done that, how many elves do we have in the room? And the illustrious, incomparable, why the hell are they still together? Shinwa. Ladies and gentlemen, now I gotta put her on the spot. My manager Nem never appears on camera. But give her a round of applause for being present and having an outburst. And my other manager for radio, JD, round of applause for him as well. All right, and let's see, any songs in the room? I respect that, and I wanted to go in that direction because for men, make some noise. For the men, it's a little bit of a stigma sometimes, and perhaps the ladies up here agree with me. When it comes to the K-pop, sometimes you can get the American fans to look at the men who are fans as ill. Like, ill. Whereas we don't necessarily get that as female fans. So do you think there's a little bit of a bias there in terms of supporting the older male fans of K-pop or K-dramas versus how easy it is for us to be accepted? Anyone can dive into that, but make sure you keep it underneath 30 seconds.
Sure, yeah. I definitely think that it's kind of a one-sided love, if you will, because, you know, they're like, oh my God, you're old enough to be her dad.
Yeah.
For the guys, you know, and I feel bad because here we are like, yeah! We love them, so what? You know, like how you said earlier, it's like, who cares? But with the guys, I feel like they have to really kind of, yeah, like, and it's like, we're not creepy, we just like the music.
Anyone else up here like to tie into that?
Well, I have a friend that many of you may or may not have seen. He's always jumping around with his signs at the concerts. He is 41 and a major fanboy. He has a lot of coworkers and friends who look down upon him for that. So he hangs out with us because we accept him. So I think it's just a matter of, you know, opinions. And like I said earlier, if people want to look down on you, let them do it because, you know, life is too short. Enjoy it.
Thank you so much, Kate.
When I go to the concerts, it is a little like the last one at B1A4. From the last KCon, I became a giant fan, and I went to their concert, and it was a little sad because I was definitely one of the older ones, and people would be like, ah! And I was like chaperone age. Who are you here with? Me. I made my own headband.
Would anyone else like to contribute to that?
For me, I don't think it hinders me because all of my friends most of them are in their 20s and a couple in their 30s. And it was hard for me to tell them how old I was. And when I finally did, they're like, so what? You're a fangirl just like we are. So for me, it doesn't matter. I don't have that problem.
I tend to take people by surprise. I mean, a lot of people online, and we're all, oh, fangirls, fans, blah, blah, blah. And then somewhere, like, 3 weeks down the road, how old are you, by the way? I'm 35. They're like, I feel lied to! What? And then they're like, okay, I guess it doesn't matter. We've already, spazzed over everything. But yeah, it kind of makes some people surprised, I guess.
It also gives me a little bit of an issue when I was like buying high touches. Because last year somebody was selling BTS for $100. Like, whoa! And it was like, do I really need to spend $100 to touch?
Yes.
VIP every time.
My friend were on alert last week for bail money. And this week too.
Especially when you realize Ratmon was like 19 at the time. Like, I'm dirty.
Legal!
I do feel a little dirty staring at him, but that's okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, 여러분, hands up in the air. Take a deep breath. Throw it out. Those are all of the previous inhibitions you might have had. Ladies and gentlemen, 여러분, hands in the air. Say, shik. That's the word for food. Nom nom nom. Food is a part of the Hallyu experience, just as much as it is a part of our individual cultures. Oh, un momento, por favor. Familia, vamos aquí, por favor. There is room on the carpet and or wall. You're more than welcome to shimmy in. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Yes, thank you so much for coming to kick it with us. You are welcome here. We have painkillers and salampas.
Which I'm wearing right now.
If you don't know what that is, baby, get up. Put them on your feet. You'll need a glass of wine after that. Okay. So, if there is more room for those who are out there who want to come in, please, you are more than welcome. And no one found water. It is hot up here. I'm flashing which one. Okay, amen. All right. So, food is a part of the Hallyu experience. If you agree, please say nay. Nay. All informal. I'm younger than y'all. Oh, y'all let me do that. Okay, so food is a part of it. Ladies up here, do you cook or consume Korean food, and how has it impacted your lifestyle? 20 seconds instead of 30. All right.
I'm a better eater than a cook. So I tried my hand at it. It took too long, so I just go right down the street to a restaurant. Give it one of everything.
How about you, Zombie Mama?
Oh, I cook it at least once a week. My kids are like, Mom, really again? I'm like, yes. Shut up and eat it.
Stephanie, how about you?
I came from a place in New Hampshire where there were no Korean. Yay! There were no Asian drama fans. There were no Korean markets. There were no Asian markets. I had moved to New York because of my addiction. So yeah, I eat a lot of it now. Make up for it.
How about you as well?
I don't cook it. I mean, I'm trying to learn, but I definitely can eat it. If I could eat Korean food every day, I would eat it every day.
if you have not had an opportunity while here to talk to some of the women or some of the groups from KCC who have opened up the cultural doors to the food and the tea ceremonies, it is definitely worth the experience. So please make sure to do that if you have the opportunity. And if nothing else, BB Goes is a nice start for those of you who aren't quite ready to just dive in and like, you know, the real heavy duty chiggaes that I like to make. So, you know.
Sometimes you need to try like 3 times. The first time you're not gonna like it, second time, maybe, the third time, I like it not just because I'm supposed to, because I'm a fan.
Yeah, definitely. And the fashion and accessories, I definitely love the graphic tees, but the fashion and accessories and or makeup side of life, are those anything that you might have dabbled in quite a bit or just a little bit?
Can I steal the dragon's closet?
I just want a cordy open or a cordy don't say one of the two. Someone please help me. Definitely not the fashions over here too much. However, I am very appreciative of those masks, especially the ones with collagen. Thank you. Aloe vera is a beautiful thing, but collagen is much better, and you can't get that back, no matter how hard you try. So that is something that is of interest to me. And it does intercept to an extent with Japanese fashion and things. You see quite a bit of the younger crowd or some of the older. We have some people. If you have multicolored hair, make some noise. We have that. That is all. Hey, I love it. I clock dances.
Just having gray hair.
Just having gray hair. Gray hair counts. You know, genetics brought it to you, but it's still 2. Nothing wrong with that, but definitely it does intercept to an extent. You will see some of the people with the beautiful, illustrious, electrifying, colorful wigs or the cute skirts and things. Today, particularly, you'll see a lot of the young ladies cosplaying Red Velvet from the ice cream era, and that's very cutesy-wootsy. I don't want cutesy-wootsy, I want a power suit. So, travel, ladies. Do you visit, or have you in the past visited Korean spas, Korea towns, or actually South Korea? Who would like to go with that first? Remember 20 seconds so that we can continue to have fun with our audience and be fair.
I have no plan to get nakers in front of anybody, so I'm not gonna go to a Korean spa. But
You don't know what you're missing.
I'd love to go to Korea at some point.
Let that 200 temperature sauna hit your life.
I'm good.
Yes, but it's not as nakers as you might think. You know, embrace the naked. You came in that way, you'll go out that way actually. But it's only in the locker rooms, and the boost of confidence you get in your humanness cannot be beat because no one cares. They are there to relax, eat jjigae late, and find a random spot on a hot floor to sleep. So if you can have the opportunity, warm up to it. How about you ladies? Anything that you might have experienced or explored out of your natural American realm?
The spas, they're my heaven.
Yes.
Golly, I love the spas.
Yeah.
I had to go the other day just because, and then I go at home, you know, once a month at least because, oh, yeah. And Korea is on my list of things to do as soon as children don't demand all my money.
Raise your hand if you are also planning on going to Korea.
April.
Amen.
November?
November? That's beautiful.
It'll be snowing.
Oh,
Jealous of
it's just a little. I'm gonna smile, but I'm thinking bad thoughts.